guys, it's Megan here at Suntrust Acres. Today I'm sharing with you a Costco haul. I went down to Costco the other day. For us, a Costco trip is a bit of a long haul because we have to take a ferry to get there, which is a 40-minute ride across. It's an hour ride from our house to the ferry, 40-minute ride across, and then about 20 minutes to half an hour drive to Costco. That's if everything goes smoothly. However, if you miss the ferry that you were an hour early for, and you have to wait 2 hours for the ferry, and then on your way back, you miss the next ferry and have to wait an additional 2 hours, it makes for a long day. So going to Costco isn't necessarily a super fun thing for us, but we do it occasionally. This Costco shopping trip that I did was actually a really small one because I was going down to pick up our meat birds from the post office. Completely different video, I'll show you that. And my experience there. But that's for a different video. I just wanted to quickly go over some of the things we purchased from Costco and prices, and if any of the prices have gone up. And I did notice that prices went up on a couple of things, and there are some things that I never paid attention to the prices of before, but I'm going to start doing that now. So we'll see how much our prices really are rising. We are in British Columbia, Canada, in Vancouver. So it would be interesting to see from other people what their prices are like at their local Costco's, and if their prices are also going up. So like I said, prices haven't actually gone up that much, and I'm really sorry that I didn't even go into the meat section because we supply ourselves with meat, so I don't think about that. And I probably should have gone to see what prices were like because sometimes I do buy a little meat from Costco, but I didn't go into the meat section at all, so I can't tell you what those prices are. Anyways, away we go with the Costco haul, what we bought and what I paid for each item. Okay, so I'm going to start out over here. Ignore the flower in the background. I did not buy that from Costco. With milk. So I don't generally buy milk because we have goats, or we had goats, but we've recently rehomed them and we aren't getting more goats until next spring. So I will be subjected to using cow's milk from the store, which I don't like. Anyways, I did grab some milk from Costco. It is $8.79 plus you pay an Enviro fee and a deposit of those together are 19 cents. So we'll just call it, these guys are about $9 each. At home here, our organic milk is $10 for 4 liters. So is it worth it for me to go down there for it? Not really, but I grabbed some because I was there. So there's 4 of those at $9 each. I also got some half and half, which I don't usually get. My husband puts this in his coffee. I don't usually buy this, but they were so cheap I couldn't resist buying a couple of them. Here we pay almost $4 for a liter, and at Costco their price was what was it now? It was like $2.39 or something like that. Yeah, $2.39. So that made that very, very affordable for me. Can't tell you if the prices have gone up on these. I do not know because they're not something that I regularly purchase, but that's the price I paid. We'll say it was May the 9th, 2022. I also bought some butter. I always buy this butter. It's my favorite unsalted butter. I use it in all my baking. It's a good quality. These guys were $4.99 and they used to be $4.39, so they've gone up, but that wasn't recently. They had already gone up, and before that you used to sometimes get them on sale for like $3.99 and even less, but I don't think we'll ever see that again. So these oysters are something that we like to have as a treat. They're a good little protein source. Like I said, they're just a treat, which I don't buy all the time, but I do buy sometimes. They were $11, and I don't know if that price has gone up or not. I don't think I have any old receipts to judge, but we'll see if they go up anymore. So that was $11. Okay, so we got garlic stuffed olives. This is once again a treat. This is one of my daughter's favorite treats, and I never buy them for her. So this Costco shopping trip, I was nice and I got them. I usually only get them at Christmas. They were $9.50. I couldn't tell you what they regularly are. I don't know. Okay, so I've got my Folgers coffee. We buy that all the time. It was $10.99 a package or a container, and it's usually $9.99. Sometimes it's even $8.99 or $7.99 on sale. So it has gone up in price. However, I've also seen it there at a higher price too, so it just kind of depends. But it had gone up a little bit. Okay, let's go on to the avocado oil, if I can find it here. And I know that it's about $15. Okay, so the avocado oil, which I buy all the time. That's a regular, let's go back down here. Okay, no, let's go on to the pickles. Okay, so then I got a thing of pickles because we all love pickles and we use them all the time. And I have yet to make pickles. Actually, we made them once and failed horribly. So maybe this year I'll try and actually make some pickles for us. But I bought this container of pickles here was $7, $6.99, which I think is a pretty good price for a big thing of pickles like that. So this package of olives here, they're unsliced olives, but we really, really like those olives. And it's only $10 for that pack, which is a fairly decent price. Once again, I don't actually know if their price has gone up. I couldn't tell you. Anyways, so we got that. I got a bag of rice. This is basmati long grain rice. And it was $11.99, so it was $12 for this bag of rice. I've never bought this particular kind before because they don't seem to have the kind of organic rice that I always used to buy. They don't have it anymore, or they haven't had it for a long time. And the last time I bought rice, it was short grain. So I was happy that this is a long grain rice. So I don't know if $12 is, if the price has gone up or not. We'll move on to chocolate chips. The chocolate chips, the price I'm pretty sure has gone up because I think that they used to be $9.99 for one of those big, they're like 1.5 kilogram bags or something like that. They are now $15. Oh, see, it says right here, 2.4 kilograms. They're 15, no, so it says right here, 2.4 kilograms. Those are the chocolate chips that I use in all of my baking. So I bought 2 bags of those. And yes, I do think that the price has gone up on them. This will be a good starting point, and then the next time I go, I'll really get to see. And gosh, I hope the prices don't go up too much more. We've got our maple syrup. Those were $14 each. These guys here. We really like this maple syrup. There is another brand that I buy here at home at my local grocery store, which goes on sale sometimes, but it's like $25 for the same amount. So this is definitely a better price. And I'm not sure if that price has gone up or not. Like I said, this is a starting point, I guess. Because I thought that that was a pretty good price for the maple syrup. I got a thing of salt, which I didn't actually need, but I like to have a backup on salt. And I can't see it on here because I can't quite remember. Oh, okay, it was $4.50. That was $4.50 for just pure sea salt. I like this because it's it's an non-iodized salt, and I use that for my cheese making. I got a bag of Craisins. I also use this in my baking. These were $13. I don't know if that was expensive from other times that I bought it, but that seemed expensive to me. I didn't want to buy them, but I did. Because I'm out and I need some, and I like to have a dried fruit to put in to my baking. So yeah, that one was a hard pill to swallow. That was expensive, I thought. And then moving on to our spaghetti sauces. This is Costco. Sometimes I get this at Walmart because you can get it in different kinds. Our Costco here, anyways, only sells the tomato and basil, which is okay. I kind of use it as a base. So it was $10. It was $9.99 for that. And I also think that that price has gone up. As far as I recall, it used to be like $8. So I'm $8 or $9. So it's gone up $1 or so. I got spaghetti noodles, a big case of them. That was also $10. I can't remember what the price was on that originally. Kirkland's organic tomato sauce. Once again, this is because I haven't, I don't can these things, but hopefully this year I'm going to, or I'm going to try to do more canning of things like tomatoes, pickles, so that I can buy even less at the store. And those were $13.50. And once again, I'm pretty sure the price on that has gone up because I think it used to be around $10 for that. Okay, here's another one that I bought. These guys here, these Band-Aids. I've never bought Band-Aids at Costco before. They were, I guess you would say, an impulse buy. They were when I first came in the door, and we are desperate for Band-Aids. For some reason, our town seems to sell the worst Band-Aids in the entire world. So this had a bunch of different kinds of Band-Aids, and it was only like 12 bucks. It was actually on sale. It was regular 17. Oh, where is it here? I know it's a big one. Right, it was regular $18 for this, and it was $5 off. And I didn't realize that, or I probably would have got two, so that we have backup Band-Aids, because that would be like a year's worth of Band-Aids for us. So that was a good deal. And then the last two things that I've got here are laundry soap. I actually used to buy the Arm & Hammer laundry soap from there, and for some reason, once again, it hasn't been there forever, so I've moved on to Kirkland. I like to buy the Free and Clear because it doesn't have any dyes and it doesn't have any scent or anything in it. Once again, because I was in a rush, so I wasn't paying attention, this is regular $17.50, and it was $4 off, so it was only $13.50 for that big huge thing of laundry soap, and I should have grabbed two. If I had realized that, I would have grabbed another one. And usually I pay attention to that sort of thing, but I was in a rush because I had meat birds in my car. I had live birds in my car, and I was by myself, nobody was with them. So, and then we've got our feminine hygiene there with 3 ladies in the house. We go through a lot of those. And how much were they? If I recall, they were just their regular old, really, really expensive price. Yeah, $15.50 for that box. But if you compare that to the price of paying regular price for those sorts of things in our store here, oh my gosh, that's like such a huge savings. Another thing I want to do is I'm going to make a video of sewing some feminine hygiene products, some pads that are reusable, because that's something that you can totally wipe right off of your bill and not have to pay for anymore if you have reusable ones that you just wash, because hey, why not, right? So there you go, you guys. That's my Costco haul, first ever. More to come. So there you go, you guys, my first ever Costco haul that I'm showing you. Of course, I've been to Costco before. So this was probably the smallest Costco shopping trip that I've ever done. Generally, my Costco shopping trips cost like between $500 and $1,000 because we live so far away from Costco and we have to take a ferry, and it costs us like an extra $100 just to go there. I try and make sure that I really stock up on things, but we only go to Costco, like a handful of times a year. So this was a small trip, but I wanted to share it with you anyways. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel and give us a thumbs up, because that really does help us in the old algorithm, which I'm just starting to learn even what that is. Thank you very much for joining me here on the farm, and have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.